Tyler Rogan with Powerwash Academy. Thanks for watching with us. Today we're going to walk through this home and show you what we're going to be cleaning. Pretty common in this area to have a lot of Austin stone or flagstone that will get a lot of algae and mold growth on it. So today we've got a pool deck and a driveway and a couple walkways that we're going to be cleaning. Let's go through, see what we're up against. We've got a lot of areas with the green growth. We've got a few areas with the gray growth. Today happens to be a rainy day, but that's not going to slow us down. So we're going to go ahead and wash this as it's raining. We're not really going to have to do a whole lot of chemical treatment, so I'm not too concerned with that being diluted after we put it down on the surface. So being that it has rained, it's actually going to make it a little bit easier for us to do our surface cleaning because it seems to come up a lot faster without having to do a chemical treatment first. That being said, we'll probably do a post-treatment after we have surface cleaned everything to just help keep the clean surfaces last a little bit longer for the customer. Although I believe we're coming back tomorrow to seal all of this stone, but we're still going to give it a light post-treatment just to kill anything that the eye can't see after we washed it. So heavy growth in some areas not so bad. Under the trees and in the shade is where we're primarily going to find that. We're going to pretty much wash all of this back here. I'm going to be using a wand on these areas up here. We'll surface clean these lower areas, probably running about 2,500 PSI, so that should be safe to use on this stone. We have cleaned this property before, so I'm pretty familiar with it, and I don't recall any issues with the stone being especially soft or any chipping mold or anything like that. So, comfortable with this, ready to rock and roll. I've got my team getting set up right now. We've run our hoses. Got a guy up front mixing me up a sprayer for our post-treatment. A lot of the times if we're doing an area this big, we will roll out the soft wash unit if we're going to do a pre-treatment so that we don't have to go through a bunch of little pump-up sprayers. But since today we're not going to use much chemical, then we're just going to go ahead and make a backpack sprayer, treat this after we're done, let it set for just a few minutes and give it a quick rinse after we're done with that. I love this thing. We've got 2 spinner bars in there. Seem to do a good job. Just checking to make sure I've got water flowing out of these tips. Luckily, I've got a couple people to help me manage hoses today, but one thing to keep in mind, since we're running hot water today, those lines get very hot, and if you leave it laying in the grass back and forth, and they're not getting moved very quickly, they can burn the grass in that area. I have this cute little squiggly yellow line where your hose has been setting, so we're only going to be running back here for a couple minutes. Everything's wet. It's not super hot, so I'm not really concerned with it right now, but that is something to keep in mind. If you're running hot water, don't run it through the customer's lawn if it's going to be sitting there for an extended period of time. And you can see over here in this area, somebody has tried to do a little bit of work themselves, but you can have a look over here. The homeowner did mention that they had a pressure washer that they touched things up with, but you can see these marks here that are not our handiwork. We'll be happy to blend that all in for them and get it done the right way. Treatment so it'll set while I'm surface cleaning the rest of this area, then I'll come back and do a final rinse. Do my best to spray away from the pool. It's unavoidable. Some of it's going to make it in there unless you're surface cleaning with the recovery unit. But start at the edge of the pool, work your way out. And here, get all the stuff up in the corners so my surface cleaner doesn't reach. Watched my videos before, you know I love using the dual land swan. Right now I've got it cracked open, so I'm running really low pressure out of this. I do have a white pressure tip on here, but this is cracked open, and it's not much pressure at all, so I don't need to worry about entering anything. Makes my job a lot faster. There is a spot that I missed right here. A lot of times when you're washing a real dirty area, your runoff from the surface cleaner is going to be muddy and it'll cover up the spot, so it's hard to see your line of where you've come up before. And so this is what I'm looking for. Make sure we don't miss anything, and just a little low. getting perfectly up along the edge of these border stones, and so you may see me going up here with the wand, trying to get as close as possible, but a lot of the time you're going to have a little 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch gap that's dirty along the edge, so quick pass with the wand should take care of this, and I'm going to get that cleared out. So I hope you enjoyed watching this with us, and I want you to subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell, and we will let you know when another one of these videos pops up. We're going to try to get back on these and start making a lot more of this content for you if you find it helpful. We appreciate the likes, we appreciate the follows, and so we will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching with us.